हम न्यूज अंडमान 24/7 की टीम इस हफ्ते के बेस्ट कमेंट के लिए बुशरा अंसार जी का नाम घोषित करते हैं और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप सभी दर्शक इसी तरह हमारे कमेंट सेक्शन में बेहतरीन से बेहतरीन कमेंट देते रहेंगे।
नमस्कार, सिटी मोबाइल्स एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स अबरदीन बाजार अपोजिट क्लॉक टावर की ओर से हम आपका स्वागत करते हैं। जब अगर आपको टीवी खरीदना है या अगर आपको मोबाइल खरीदना है या अगर आपको कोई भी एक्सेसरीज खरीदना है तो जरूर आप याद रखिएगा सिटी मोबाइल्स एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स अबरदीन बाजार।
F3 एम्बियंस मॉल आपके लिए लाई है एक और फैसिलिटी। अब आप F3 एम्बियंस मॉल में शादियां, जन्मदिन से लेकर हर किस्म की पार्टियों की भी बुकिंग कर सकते हैं।
बेहतरीन लोकेशन, खूबसूरत डेकोरेशंस, उम्दा सर्विसेज और फर्स्ट क्लास हॉस्पिटैलिटी के लिए याद रखिए
F3 एम्बियंस मॉल। पहले ही दिन से लोगों के दिल जीतने वाली अंडमान में एकमात्र मॉल
F3 एम्बियंस मॉल। नमस्कार, मैं अनीता न्यूज अंडमान 24/7 में आप सभी का स्वागत करते हैं। यूं तो एनजीओ नॉन गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन तो अनेकों हैं हमारे भारत देश में, मगर पब्लिक पुलिस नाम की यह एनजीओ जो अब अपनी एक शाखा अंडमान में भी खोलने वाली है, थोड़ी अलग है। यह एनजीओ पब्लिक और पुलिस के बीच एक कड़ी है जिसके द्वारा पब्लिक आम जनता की हर परेशानी को सुलझाएगी। अगर आपको अपनी बात रखने या किसी भी कानूनी कार्यवाही करने में दिक्कत आती है तो यह एनजीओ आपकी सेवा में उपस्थित रहेगी हमेशा। चलिए हमारे रिपोर्टर यामिन जी के ये रिपोर्ट देखते हैं।
नमस्कार, मैं यामिन न्यूज अंडमान 24/7 में आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूँ। जैसे कि आप मेरे पीछे बोर्ड में भी देख सकते हो, आज यहाँ पे एक प्रेस मीट मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि उस एनजीओ का नाम है पब्लिक पुलिस। क्योंकि बड़ा अजीब सा लगा होगा आपको, वैसे है भी काफी अनोखा सा नाम, मगर इसके जो फायदे हैं वो अनेकों हैं और बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है हम सब जनता के लिए। देखिए, हमारे समाज में ऐसे कई काम होते हैं जहाँ पे हम एज ए जनरल पब्लिक करने में असक्षम होते हैं। वहीं पर आती है एनजीओ पब्लिक पुलिस का रोल, जो वो हम पब्लिक और पुलिस के बीच में, हम पब्लिक और कानून के बीच में एक ब्रिज बनाती है। मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि ये जो एनजीओ है पब्लिक पुलिस, इनका मकसद ही है सर्विस टू पीपल। पब्लिक पुलिस जो एनजीओ है, इसके जो चेयरमैन है वो हम जस्टिस के जी बालकृष्णन जी है, जो फॉर्मर चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया है। इसी एनजीओ के जो वाइस चेयरपर्सन है मिस्टर धर्मेंद्र देव मिश्रा जी, जो रिटायर्ड आईएएस ऑफिसर हैं। मेंबर सेक्रेटरी हैं देव दत्ता जी, जो आईएएस रिटायर्ड हैं। चीफ एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर है सीए चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट मिस्टर राकेश कुमार महेश्वरी जी है। ट्रेजरर जो है प्रवीण कुमार बंसल जी, जो फॉर्मर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट इनकम टैक्स ट्रिब्यूनल से हैं। और जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी डॉक्टर रामकरण मेहरा जी, आईआईटी दिल्ली है, आईआईएम अहमदाबाद के फॉर्मर जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। ये जो एनजीओ है पब्लिक पुलिस, इसकी शुरुआत जो की है ये हमारे भारतवर्ष के काफी जाने मानी हस्तियों ने मिलकर शुरुआत की है, क्योंकि वे खुद सरकारी कर्मचारी रह चुके हैं, बड़े बड़े पोस्ट में रह चुके हैं, तो वे जो जनता की जो दर्द है उसको समझते हैं। उन्हीं दर्द को और आसान करने के लिए सरकार के विभागों के जो कर्मचारी हैं उनकी मदद करने के लिए उन्होंने इस एनजीओ की शुरुआत की है। आम जनता है, हम भी एक तरह के पुलिस है। अगर हम चाहे तो एक पुलिस वाले का फर्ज हम भी अदा कर सकते हैं। बेशक हम कोई सजा नहीं दे सकते, हम किसी तरीके का फैसला नहीं सुना सकते, लेकिन एक दूसरे को जागरूक जरूर कर सकते हैं। और मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि हमारे अंडमान निकोबार में श्री सुरेंद्र कुमार रावकर जी वो हैं पब्लिक पुलिस ऑफ अंडमान निकोबार के चेयरपर्सन। हमें सुनने मिला है कि बहुत जल्द इसका एक सेंटर भी यहाँ खुलेगा जहाँ पे आप लोग अपने शिकायतों को लेके जा सकते हैं, अपने परेशानियों को लेके जा सकते हैं और इनसे इस एनजीओ से जितना मुमकिन होगा ये हम सब जनता की सेवा में जरूर उपस्थित हैं। चलिए अभी हम प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में करते हैं।
Welcome press of Andaman and Nicobar on behalf of Public Police NGO, which is headed by Honorable Justice K.G. Balakrishnan, who had been ex-Chief Justice of India and ex-Chairman of Human Rights Commission. This NGO is unique NGO in the country, which is doing a great service to the masses of India. Basically, this NGO was formed with the purpose of bridging the gap between public and police. First of all, I would like to introduce all of us, then we will start. I am Devdutt, I am ex-IS officer, 85 batch from UP cadre. I am General Secretary of this NGO and I am also Member Secretary of Public Police. With me is Mr. Rakesh Kumar Maheshwari. He is Chief Executive Officer of NGO. Next is Mr. R.K. Verma, who had been Joint Secretary Government of India, and he is our Joint Secretary of this NGO. Mr. Rangovan is very, very important functionary for our NGO. He is heading Tamil Nadu chapter, which was opened by him in the presence of Honorable Chairman Justice K.G. Balakrishnan 2 years back. We had our pivot, who is responsible for doing the enhancement of membership and for all social media, IT, etc. is Major Sushil Goyal. Then we have our chairman has announced, picked up rather, our dear friend Mr. Surendra, who will head this NGO of Andaman and Nicobar. We have our national head, Lieutenant General A.K.S. Chandele, who had served the force for last 40 years in various capacity. General Secretary, a very young, dynamic leader, Tanveer Singh ji. I have just met him few days back in Sate at Noida. Then we have our National Development Executive, Mr. Sushil Gupta. So this is a small introduction of all of us.
We have among ourselves Mrs. Sheila Singh, who was an ex-chairperson of Port Municipal Council and a very senior functionary of Bharatiya Janata Party.
So our Honorable Chairman has appointed Mr. Surendra as the Surendra Kumar Prahlad as President of Andaman Nicobar State Chapter. Then Muhammad Tabriz, he will be the Executive Chairman. Mr. Muhammad H. Jadwit will be the Vice Chairman. Mr. R. Tulsidasan will be the Vice Chairman. Tanveer Singh ji will be the General Secretary. Arun Srivastava ji will be the Treasurer. And Som Naidu will be Joint Secretary. Mrs. Sheila Singh will be Joint Secretary. And Mrs. Ratna Kannam, Joint Secretary. So these office bearers have been appointed by our Chairman Justice K.G. Balakrishnan ji. As the name of NGO, Public Police, every civilian is a police in civil dress. So this NGO was formed with the idea that there is a distrust in police regarding the public, and similarly vice versa. So how to bridge the gap between public and police in the times of extreme need and naturally in day-to-day affairs. So this NGO was formed with that idea. During the 2 years of COVID period, NGO took various very important social works. We had served the floating masses from Delhi to different states of our country. Particularly, more of them were labor. We provided them food, medicine, clothes, etc. and we also provided them transport during that difficult period. We also distributed cold water bottles to the police personnel who are standing in the heat of 46 degree or 48 degrees centigrade at various crossings of the country. Thirdly, what we did, recently you have also noticed that our Honorable President, Madam Murmu, has spoken regarding the trials, under trial prisoners in the jails. It is a matter of great concern that our jails are loaded 3 times because, number one, those poor people who are not getting any aid from the monetary aid or for hiring the advocates, and they are being denied bail by the lower courts and even by the high courts in spite of the directions of the Honorable Supreme Court. But the reality is this, that those under trials who have already completed the tenure of imprisonment for which they have been put in jail, they are not being released. So our NGO has taken this issue very seriously, and we have also written a letter to Honorable Prime Minister that this issue must be taken care. Secondly, you must have seen that banks frauds are very prevalent, and you have seen the case of the Yes Bank also. We have requested the central government that all the amount which has been deposited by the depositors in bank in shape of FDRs, it must be fully insured. So Honorable Prime Minister has been very kind to accept our request that now up to 5 lakhs of rupees the depositors amount is secured. As per the need of states, we are having so many programs of social service in regard to the need of that particular state. In some tribal areas, the rape of minor girls is a very major issue. So we have taken this issue, and those persons who are in practice of such type of activities, they are being given the training for coming to this society in general and not to do such acts of crime. And those girls, small girls, they are also being taken care for education. So this has been started in Hyderabad itself by a couple who are, both of them, they are professors in Hyderabad. Likewise, Mr. Andaman has taken care of some needs of the society which he will describe in Tamil Nadu. In Uttar Pradesh, at Lucknow and other cities where there had been some problem of mistrust among the public and police, our officials have gone to the police station and to the senior police officers to get the issues solved.
Every year, approximately 60,000 soldiers retire from service, and the age at which they retire is between 35 to 37. They have been thoroughly trained in the Army, Navy or the Air Force. They are a disciplined workforce, but unfortunately they have to retire because we have to keep our armed forces young. So despite the fact that they have retired from armed forces, but they nevertheless have got enough capacity to work for the society because they are getting a reasonable pension nowadays. Apart from that, they may be able to get some employment in some places, but because they do not have any special skills which are required by the industry, they are available to us to help the society at large. Normal citizens of the country are always having distrust with the police, which is a very unfortunate thing. You will agree with me, if there is a robbery or there is an accident or something, a citizen normally doesn't want to go to the police because he will be harassed. Instead of getting support, so many other problems will be created. So he feels there's no need to go to the police, right? And that's what the purpose of public police NGO is, to remove the gap between them. Now, fortunately for those who retire from the armed forces, we have no such problem. All the citizens of our country are they have total trust in the armed forces, whether he's serving or retired. So we thought, why not use this force to help the public police NGO in helping the society. So with this in mind, we created a national chapter which I am looking after, and then in each state we are creating an ex-servicemen division within the NGO, right? And we have appointed executives in each state to look after the ex-servicemen. Aditya Singh, who was looking after Southern Army,
Correct, sir.
he just told me how he managed to get so many things across from mainland to the Andaman and Nicobar, and mobilize the ex-servicemen over here also to provide support to the society. Another point is the Supreme Court has ordered that you must have CCTV cameras in each police station. Now there are 20,000 police stations in India. They are all networked with CCTNS. Some of you in the press would be knowing. So, but unfortunately, more than half the police stations don't have even one CCTV camera. And that is a reason that people don't have faith. When they go to the police station, instead of getting help, they get tortured themselves. Then you are aware that so many road accidents take place, not so much here, but in India. There is a need for a campaign to tell people to abide by the laws. So this is a task that the public police NGO hopes to do. And there is also an issue that an NGO like us cannot function without support. So we are also looking at people who are in business and who are doing well, who have to, as it is, contribute to CSR. Then here is an opportunity to give to an organization which will use the money exclusively for the purpose of the upliftment of the society.
Along with ex-army people who are staying here, we have a very huge force of security guards. About 1 crore of people who are doing work for security as a support to the police. So all these persons, all the 22,000 companies having 1 crore of such type of persons who are looking after the guarding of the different societies, factories and establishment, they are also our members. So they are also being trained and taken care by our public police NGO. All security guards, they inform the illegal activities which are having in that particular area to the respective police station. So they are working as a support to the police.
We have started for their children's education and their family education system with the help of Mr. Sushil Goyal, and we have taken up this project in a large basis because it is a huge quantum. Now we have also started for the taking care of the senior citizens. Our volunteers give them the call. Every volunteer will call to the 10 senior citizens and take care of them for their medicine, for their requirement. And this is a big project because around 12 crores of senior citizens or old age persons are there in India. So we are taking up this project in a very big way. We have already written to the DGPs and Commissioner of the Police, all states, that you must having a facilitation centers in all police stations, and it is really a good thing that Delhi Police Commissioner has started the facilitation centers in so many places in the different areas.
Now we opened the public police organization chapter in all the districts. The main objective of opening in district wise, taluk wise also, the public grievances to be redressed then and there in the respective areas, so that the public can get the grievances solved in that respective area. That is the main objective of having the network throughout Tamil Nadu. We are planning to open a branch or a small chapter in the revenue village area also, to get the grievances solved by the public police to the respective government departments, not only with the police, with the revenue department, with other income tax department, with other regional transport office. Any grievance of the public can be redressed by the public police. Rights awareness program in Jawaharlal Nehru College 2 months back from Tamil Nadu Public Police. Like that, we are conducting legal awareness program for the students community, women's right awareness program for the student community, constitutional rights awareness program for the public. We are conducting with all the universities and all the colleges also throughout Pan India.
Education, healthcare, veteran care and skill development, capacity building. एजुकेशन में हम 3 चीज़ें कर रहे हैं, स्कूल लेवल, हायर एजुकेशन एंड जो कैपेसिटी जो कि एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए चाहिए रिक्वायरमेंट, उनके लिए हम मेंटरिंग, गाइडेंस एंड ट्रेनिंग दे रहे हैं। जैसे अभी आपको बताया कि 1 करोड़ लोगों के लिए उनके बच्चों को क्या क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, उसके लिए हमने एक असेसमेंट बनाया हुआ है, उसको हम बोलते हैं कैरियर गाइडेंस असेसमेंट। उस असेसमेंट को करने के बाद में हमें पता चल जाता है कि बच्चे की क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, किस एरिया में ले जाना है, और उसके बाद में उसको उसी हिसाब से हम उसकी गाइडेंस और उसकी मेंटरिंग करते हैं, ताकि बच्चा अपना जो उसका टैलेंट है उसके हिसाब से काम कर सके। ये सब कुछ एब्सोल्युटली फ्री है, इसमें कोई चार्जेस नहीं। देयर इज अ वेबसाइट, आप उस वेबसाइट पे जाके किसी भी बच्चे की आप असेसमेंट करा सकते हैं। ये 9 साल से लेकर और 40 साल के लोगों के लिए उसमें प्रोविज़न बना हुआ है। दूसरा एरिया है वेटरन केयर में, जैसे कि जन चंदेले ने बताया, एक्स सर्विसमैन के, उसके अलावा किसी भी वेटरन को कोई भी चीज़ की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, हम हमारे पास वेबसाइट पे पूरे डेप हो रही है, हम उनको हेल्प कर रहे हैं। और नेक्स्ट एरिया जो है सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है कि एम्प्लॉयमेंट, हम एम्प्लॉयबल बनाते हैं, फ्यूचर रेडी बनाते हैं। उसके लिए जो भी ट्रेनिंग चाहिए, एक हमारी वेबसाइट है, वो उसको अलग लगे, इनके सारे डिटेल्स हम आपको दे देंगे। उस वेबसाइट पे जाके कोई भी कोर्स एब्सोल्युटली फ्री कर सकते हैं, और नई टेक्नोलॉजी, चाहे वो ब्लॉकचेन है या आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, इनके सारे कोर्सेज अवेलेबल हैं हमारे पास में, फ्री में दे रहे हैं। थैंक यू।
All of us are police in a civil dress. That means if we follow the rules and regulation of the society for harmonious living, we all can contribute for a good living around us. For this, of course, one of the most important thing is to create awareness and train people, educate people, and we do that very effectively. We create a lot of seminars, forums, we also do a lot of webinars and try and create that how can we live in a harmonious society. The other very important work which we have taken up, that today may not be here, but in many of the states, police has become online. That means a lot of things have to be filled online. And as you know, India is a diverse country, many people even don't know how to fill up. So for that, as CEO said, that facilitation centers at various police stations are being worked out. This is one great work with our society or our public police is doing to facilitate people to file their FIRs. and then pursue. So for that, in fact, General Sahab have created a portal, service portal, where any of the member of public police can file their application that is not being registered. We take it up with the police, and many cases have been resolved through this portal service which we have launched across the country.
These were the very people who were the other side of the chair all these days. For a long career of 40-45 years, I will be glad to share with you this morning. We have called on our Honorable Lieutenant Governor, and we have told him in very explicit term, sir, these are the veterans who were yesteryears were on this side of the chair, other side of the chair. Now they have come on the public side of the chair, and they have got the very motto of this. Our Andaman Nicobar is a very small territory, very small economy, and where government servants are more. We got the central government is given a lot of resources, but still there remains a lot many problems. We will try to take up the issues through the media, directly from the public, for the civil services which need to be provided, the legal services which need to be provided, the financial services which need to be provided, and our veterans who are sitting in Delhi and all other this thing, we will try to activate through them. So it is a time to give back to the society, and with the governing board which our Honorable Chief Justice K.G. Balakrishnan has appointed us, and from our members list you will find that we have chosen the best possible, and we will be expanding our membership to, like General Sahab has said, the veteran who has retired and has chosen in Andaman Nicobar, whosoever become the member of parliament, whosoever become the Jila Parishad Adhyaksh, whosoever becomes the chairman of Port Blair Municipal Council, we have kept them in the our board. So by holding that chair, they will automatically become the member of our public police, and we will try to take maximum advantage of these offices to see that we are able to serve and come to such an state to solve the problem of the people.
अगला दशक जो है दुनिया में भारत का होगा, और मैं आपको ये कह रहा हूँ कि भारत के अंदर अगले 2 दशक अंडमान और निकोबार के होंगे। डेवलपमेंट का सरकार ने योजना बनाई है। हम लोग जब गवर्नर साहब से LG साहब से मिले आज, उन्होंने हमको उसकी रूपरेखा बताई। आपके MP साहब जो कल चीफ गेस्ट हैं, कुमुद राय शर्मा जी, उन्होंने पार्लियामेंट में कहा है कि हमारी बजट 3,000 करोड़ से जो कम है अभी, उसको बढ़ा के 50,000 करोड़ करिए। 25,000 से ठीक है, उम्मीद ज़्यादा रखनी चाहिए। ये सब अगर इसका कुछ अंश भी आना शुरू होगा तो बहुत डेवलपमेंट होगी। आपको चाहिए होगी स्किल्ड मैन पावर, आपके पास नहीं है। आप लोग ये नहीं चाहेंगे कि बाहर के लोग आके अच्छी नौकरियां यहाँ पर लें, आपको कोशिश करनी होगी यहाँ के बच्चों को ही ये नौकरियां मिल सकें। तो इस प्रयास में हम लोग आपकी मदद कर सकते हैं। जितनी वेल्थ आती है उसके साथ उतनी बुराइयां भी आती हैं, ठीक है। आप कहते हैं कि अंडमान निकोबार में चोरी नहीं होती, जब इतनी वेल्थ आने लगेगी तो सब तरह की त्रुटियां भी उसके साथ आने लगेंगी, तो फिर पब्लिक पुलिस की दोबारा ज़रूरत पड़ेगी। सिटीजनरी को आप ही जगाते हैं, आपका सहयोग बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो आप एक विशेष अंग है पब्लिक पुलिस NGO के।
एक हैप्पी और एक सिविलाइज सोसाइटी में रहने के लिए हम लोग बोलते हैं ब्रदर्स एंड वी आर ऑल इंडियंस आर आवर ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स, सो वी हैव टू हेल्प all other brothers and sisters of India. We need to empower them. There needs to be basic parity among the society so that everyone is happy. तो इनके छोटे छोटे initiatives related to girl, child, senior citizens, employment, everything that's been covered, and you'll see they have been on the other side of the chair, as the president said, so they know where we can progress. And given that India has the next 2 decades to itself, we need to empower our society to make it India the greatest country. And it's only with us, you people who are the voice of our citizens and learned citizens and able citizens like us, we can empower our country. So let's not depend on the government because our population is big and infrastructure is less. Let's all contribute together, and I would thank one and all once again for this lovely evening. Thank you so much.
ये जो नाम है पब्लिक पुलिस, ये रखने का मकसद क्या था?
Every person in civil dress is a police. So we are all public police, right? We are bound to follow the rules and regulation and the constitution of the country, law of the land. So that was the purpose, to bridge the gap between the public and police and the functionaries. So we want to make them as a good citizen of the country.
सर क्या ये चीज़ को नहीं दर्शाता है कि हमारे जो पुलिस है वो शायद सही मायने में काम नहीं कर रही है, जरूरत पड़ रही है आप लोगों?
हमारी जो पुलिस फोर्स है, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट पुलिस, हमारा देखिए आर्मी है, बेस्ट आर्मी है इन द एंटायर वर्ल्ड, और वी आर प्राउड टू बी इंडियन बिकॉज ऑफ मैनी थिंग्स. हमारी जो पुलिस फोर्स है, दे आर डूइंग एक्सीलेंट जॉब. होता ये है कि नंबर ऑफ पुलिस पर्सनल आर वेरी लेस इन कंपैरिजन टू द पॉपुलेशन.
सर बहुत अच्छा है, अप्रिशिएट करते हैं आपके जो भी आप लोग कर रहे हैं. लेकिन आपने जैसा अभी बताया कि जेलों में कई ऐसी कैदी पड़े हुए हैं जिन पर फैसला हो नहीं पाया है, तो क्या ये हमारी कानून व्यवस्था पर सवाल नहीं?
देखिए, ये व्यवस्था पर ये सवाल नहीं, ऐसा है ये पूरी व्यवस्था पर एक प्रश्न चिन्ह है. न केवल सरकार जिम्मेदार है, इसके लिए हम उतने ही इक्वली जिम्मेदार हैं कि जितनी सरकार जिम्मेदार है.
जब देश के प्रेसिडेंट खुद ये स्टेटमेंट देते हैं कि हमारे यहाँ अंडर ट्रायल्स की हालत बहुत ख़राब है, not only just that they are not getting released in due time, they are not having good living condition also. So doesn't it express the helplessness of the government to carry out the task that it is mandated to do? Right? Even if the president is saying so.
मीडिया इज सो पावरफुल, वो मीडिया कोई भी चीज़ को अगर निकाल कर ले आएगी तो इस कंट्री में कोई बच नहीं सकता.
तो जैसा आपने देखा व सुना किस तरह पब्लिक पुलिस एनजीओ के तमाम मेंबर्स ने इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में अपने तथा एनजीओ के बारे में विस्तार से समझाया. हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि इस एनजीओ के शुरू होने से हमारे अंडमान की जनता को भी लाभ होगा. अगर आपको हमारा यह एपिसोड पसंद आए तो कृपया लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें और कमेंट सेक्शन में अपनी राय देना ना भूलें. इसी के साथ मैं अनीता न्यूज अंडमान 24/7 से आज की इस कड़ी से विदा लेती हूँ. नमस्कार.